Hello everyone and welcome to the RNG University. On tonight's episode, Bad Deck. I've been winning too much this whole week. I thought, why not try out another deck that I found online that looks to be interesting, but doesn't look to be, very popular in the meta. I'll put it that way. So, what I'm going to do is Gruul Ramp, two of the most unheard of sort of words in today's meta, right? No one's playing Gruul, and if you are playing Gruul for whatever reason, you're probably playing sort of a Gruul aggro. But we're playing Gruul Ramp. We're trying to get out as much Power Stone as we can, and then try to hit the big drops. A lot of people want to see Portal Phyrexia being played, and this time we're not going to cheat it out. We're just going to try to hardcast it. Let's see how well that does. So, in the early game, we're going to have, in one drop, a Citadel Stalwart, which is you tap an untap artifact or creature you control to add 1 mana. You can tap your Power Stone, and now they filter for actual mana. So it's not useless. And then in the 2-drop, we have 4 Horn Stone Seeker. I think that's it's very hard to pronounce that word. All right, so this creature comes into play with a Power Stone and leaves by taking a Power Stone with him. But it's not that bad since, well, it comes into play as a 2-drop 2/2. It's not the worst. It's not that great, right? The mana is not that great, but if he doesn't die, we're going to keep that Power Stone for a while. And we can synergize that with our 4 of Gala Greeter. This is our box topper that nobody wanted, but everyone has a bunch of shoved in their face. But let's might as well try it, right? So the Gala Greeter has 3 different abilities. Whenever a creature comes into play, you can only choose 1 each time, each turn. So if you have 3 creatures coming into play, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on the Greeter, get a tap treasure token, and gain 2 life. All of which is pretty good. Unfortunately, no card advantage. So we got to go to the 3-drop for that. In the 3-drop, we have 4 Fable Mirror Breaker, card advantage, putting creatures in the graveyard for our Phyrexian portal. They're all good, right? And then we have 3 are Gothian Opportunist. It's very opportunist for me to say that word. Alright, so I'm not even sure that means anything. Anyways, this creature comes into play with a Power Stone token, so you don't have to get rid of it, right? Unlike the Horn Stone Seeker, that Power Stone doesn't go away. Alright, and then we have 4, this time we have 4 Arbalest Engineers. I can at least pronounce one word. Alright, so when Arbalest Engineer enters the battlefield, it has 1 of 3 abilities. It can deal 1 damage, it can put up a +1/+1 counter on a creature and against trample, or we can create a tap Power Stone. You can see the modal effects in this deck is pretty wide. And then I was missing a card in the later category, so I slotted in an Urza Liberator just to see what did that do. It gives our artifacts haste. It gives our artifact flash, which makes it good in a reactive manner, which some of our artifacts actually fairly reactive. And I want to try it out. It's a great commander deck. I don't know how good it is in standard. Then, no 4-drops. In a 5-drop, we just got a card draw and somewhat of a removal. In 3, My Stone and Weak Stone, just to remove, -5/-5 on a creature or draw 2 cards. And then we have the actual big drops, right? We have 2 Cityscape Leveler. Now, the deck's supposed to run 3, but I don't have 3, and it's a mythic. I don't want to craft it. So, Cityscape Leveler, this is our big thing, right? It comes into play, destroys a permanent, and then it attacks with an 8/8 trample. You can also unearth it to attack with an 8/8 trample. Whenever it attacks, it also can destroy a permanent. So it's very good. And then we're supposed to have 4 Skitterbeam Battalion. Again, I don't have 4, so I have 3. I'm gonna run 3 in the deck, and you can see why the Urza Liberator's in the deck. Right? This is our early game. It could be a 5-drop 2/2 that summons 2 other 2/2. So it's a 5-drop 6/6 total, or 6 damage total. Trample haste, pretty good damage overall. And then late game, it's a 9-drop 4/4 that summons 2 other 4/4. So it's a 9-drop 12 damage. And that is way better, but we can actually kind of ramp that out with a bunch of Power Stones. Then, of course, 4 Portal Phyrexia. Now, if you want to run the actual deck that I found online, they don't have the Urza Liberator, but they do have 3 Cityscape Leveler, 4 Skitterbeam Battalion, and only 3 Portal Phyrexia. I kind of alter a little based on the number of cards I do have, so that might be the reason why this deck won't perform as well as what people have suggested it would. And then in the land base, there's only 25 lands, or actually 24 lands, but we got a lot of Power Stones, so the lands should work well. Oh, work out well. So we got 6 mountains, 9 forests. You see what I did there? And then we have 1 Sokusin, 1 Boseiju. You're supposed to have 4 Karplusan forests, but I don't have 4, so only 3 in the deck. And then 4 Rockfall Vale, and you're supposed to have 4. 4 of each. Basically, that's the idea. But since I only have 3, I put an additional forest in there. And that's the whole deck. I think this deck will do well. At the very least, it feels like a fun deck. And if I lose 7 games in a row, so be it. At least I think I'll have fun playing it. Assuming that the shuffler doesn't get confused as to what I'm playing. Alright, let's go and try this deck out. Where is our little Gruul Ramp? Alright, you can automatically apply card sleeves to your new deck by choosing one of your sleeves to be your default. I don't know how many people care about sleeves in a digital game like this. Some of these sleeves are cool, but I'm not spending money to buy them. If they exist, I'll use it. People like cosmetics. You can bluff not having a spell by cast by quickly passing or click and turn. Alright, we're playing against the Trey Wind Rider. That's how you say his whole name. We got a 2-drop, we got a 3-drop. We are going second, but let's try. Is it a burn? Burn deck? Burn deck. Yikes. Off to a quick start for our opponent. But we are horny. Very horny. Look at all our horns. Well, it's a burn deck and they went first, so we're on the back foot. Winning this game is not going to be easy. Don't play anything? Don't play anything? Oh, okay. Impulse. I was getting scared there. So, I could create a tap Powerstone with this, or create a tap Powerstone with this. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. 3-2 is better than 2-2. Also, this is modal. We could have used other abilities later on. Either way, we want to have 5 mana to be able to Might Stone, Weak Stone next turn. You know I'm not going to block your Feldon, right? Genius play there. Anyways. No card draw for you. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. Almost to Portal. That's scary how fast we can get to Portal. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going down to 7. No? Oh no, we're gonna go down to 6. Oh, jeez. Well, this has been a fun game, hasn't it? We got 5 lands. We can't even do any of this. We can Fable, I guess. Or we can Arbalest. Does the Arbalest do anything? Just to get a Powerstone? It's not doing much. I hope he plays his Mechanized Warfare. That's about the only thing that I can hope. Thundering Raiju. Okay. Well, we block the 4, we take 6, go down to 1. Does this do anything? It does not. There's no trample here, right? We're gonna go down to 1. We're at 1! Our turn. Jeez. Alright, we got the portal. That's all that matters. Now we lose, it doesn't really matter. We just... I don't think there's a reason to play the Boseiju. We're one. Anything will kill us. Our opponent is just slow rolling. It's a burn deck. Trade Wind Rider. Yeah, you jerk. You got 1 damage to deal to us? You gotta have 1 damage to deal to us, right? That'd be kind of embarrassing if you don't. Ugh. I mean, we all know he has the damage, but I don't want to give up just because on the off chance. But this is the rudest thing I've ever seen. Just, you don't want to win? You don't want to play the next game? You're playing a burn deck. You would assume that you want the game to end as fast as you can. But some people, I guess they only win like once every 7 years, so they have to.
Fighting everything with fire burns all your bridges. I strive for elegance and speed in my work.
Well, pick one of those. "17 years later." Yeah, some people only wins once every 17 years, so they really want to relish it. We'll let them have it. Alright, that was the first game. Going second against a burn deck. That is what the shuffler calls up for, or the matchmaker, I guess. Now we're playing against Chris. We'll go first. And we have some 1-drop, or we don't have any 1-drop. We have some 2-drops and 3-drops. Lots of land, though. Some of those lands are going away. Ah, I bet you didn't see this coming. A swamp. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna Gala Greeter anyways. I'm not gonna utilize the Horn Seeker. And if he wants to remove my Gala Greeter, that's mana he's not using to remove my face. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Once upon a time. Once upon a stupid graveyard trespass. Guess I'll get rid of this horn. See if he blocks. A lot of card can discard if he wants to block. He does want to block. Okay, well if he wants to block that badly, let's show him what's up. Right, we might not have to use our treasure. We can just tap it for the Citadel store. Sentinel store. Sentinel store. Oh, I can't pronounce that word. It's too many R's. Liliana, you serious there?
Something suspicious is going on. And I'm tired of your secrets.
Well, nice draw. Here goes our Skitter Beam. Poor Skitter Beam. Gonna skitter out of here. Ah, top deck lands. I'll play it.
You couldn't
Gonna make me discard
be
it.
more annoying.
I could. Shuffler could have been giving me a better hand. Although, I mean, okay, was it wrong to get rid of the graveyard trespasses? I think I was fine. Does he want to discard? He doesn't. Let's just get rid of Liliana while we can.
A delay, nothing more.
Mono black, huh? And his last card is Invoke? Jeez. That's nice. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even with this is 8. Do I want to tap Powerstone? Or +1/+1 counter? I'm pretty sure I'm just going to top deck lands from now on. Right? That's annoying. This deck is all about Power Stone. Let's do the Power Stone thing. You never know. We need to get to 9 mana so that we can get our portal. Unless we get our portal, our opponent is screwed. But we need to get our portal out. They have a lot of Bank Buster though. That's not fun for us. It's a lot of card draw. And we have a Gala Greeter. Would you look at that? Alright, we're drawing our deck in the wrong order. Unfortunately, that means that we're gonna lose. It's only a matter of time when the Bank Buster goes off. Get gross. Yeah, our opponent's hitting all their invokes. We're getting all our lands. Ugh, do I even want to play this out? This is the worst game I've ever played. We have 9 mana though, so, you know, let's hope, right? If we can draw the one card, we have 4 of. If we can draw the one card in our deck. Thanks, deck. I mean, it's not the deck's fault. It's the shuffler's fault. Ow. Oh, I just died. GG. That was not fun. The first game was okay. I understand that was mono red burn. That deck was just annoying. I mean, it is the Graveyard Trespasser that kind of stalled us. But if I did not kill the Graveyard Trespasser, would that have done any better? I don't think so. Not in the slightest. I have more lands in my hand. Well, I drew more lands. I don't know if that meant anything. Alright, now we have only 3 drops on an opening hand. Okay. This is fine. We'll keep 6. We'll put back a portal because it costs 9. I think. Yeah. That's fine. Well, make it look like we're mono green. I know I was complaining about lands last turn. This game, I'm not drawing any lands. Ooh. Oh, I can't play because of the stupid Thalia. Esper Legends. This is what I was using to kill people last game. I mean, I can kill the Thalia by double blocking. What would he kill? I don't think it's necessary. Well, might have been necessary because this is... This is a bull. There's Wrath of Draverick. I'm gonna quit. We're not coming out of that game. I remember how that deck overruns people. Alright, so, you know what I was saying about, you know, not playing popular decks anymore, this is usually what happens. It's unfortunate that it's kind of the mess that we usually get ourselves in. This kind of deck really requires to have the perfect draws for us to even stand a fighting chance. Opponent goes first. This is a good hand, but not good enough, I would say. I'll put back the Greeter. It's kind of slow. Oh, mono black again. Mono black aggro, in fact. I want to play a 1-drop. That's why I put the Boseiju. What can I even do next turn? I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I can play the Skitter Beam, given nothing died. Very likely something will die this turn, though. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so now we have 3 mana. We can play a Fable. That can help us filter. We can play a Argothian Opportunist. That can potentially block the Tenacious Underdog and still have a Power Stone out.
A fight? And you think you can win? Off you go.
I mean, really? Wouldn't this mean I can kill this Lilian? Well, I'm gonna die, so. Still 3 lands. This is ridiculous. Alright, alright. Maybe it's time to hang it up. Is this a good deck? No. Can it win? Also no. Apparently, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's not like we had enough mana to play another Cityscape Leveler or a Skitterbeam Battalion if we had it in the deck. So even that is not what I should be cutting, I feel. This is why no one's playing Gruul these days. Finally, we get to go first with a 1-drop. Was part of the deck. Just did not know that would ever come out. Remedy 24. If only we have another Stalwart. We don't. Was gonna tap it for mana, might as well go in for the damage. Does he have removal? Unlicensed Hearse, not a removal. Does kind of annoy us. Stops our Cityscape Leveler from getting it all. This creates a tap Powerstone, right? So then I can tap these 2 for 1 more mana. Not that it matters too much. Let's play on curve. He's gonna exile them if I throw them in a graveyard. But I do need to get more cards. Alright, 5 mana means that I could Milestone and Weak Stone, but he could counter it. Do I want him to counter it? Oh, this is a treasure. Should I attack first? I'm gonna attack first. Might be better to Gala Greeter. We can exile my 2 creatures. Yep. We're not 2 creatures, 2 cards in the graveyard. I give those up. Kinda had to there. Yeah, and that was why I was just getting the mana out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have 8. Pop the unlicensed hearse. Do all this. Yeah, why not? You can have a Powerstone. Althawara. Go for the throw. Nice card. Alright, let's Milestone and Weak Stone it up. Now we can Cityscape Leveler again if we need to. Let's see if I have a counter spell, right? I mean, this draws 2 cards. But it doesn't remove anything. It's 6 mana. Let's put out the Fable. This is an Esper control deck. Probably has some counter spells. Pitch, pitch, pitch. Fun. I don't think I need the Sentinel Stower anymore. Might be useful for another pitch to another Fable. I don't know if we're going to come out of this game on the upper hand, because that's a very control-y deck. And there's a farewell. Good thing I kept this in my hand. Draw 2 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have 9, so we could hard cast a portal to Phyrexia. Scrutiny. Yikes. Yikes. Doesn't have anything in the graveyard. Let's see if he tries to remove my portal. It doesn't. I don't have anything in the graveyard. I only have 35 cards left. Here is a 2/2. It's a lot of life. Oh, he's drawing a lot of cards. Did I get any of my Skitter Beam? No. We drew a half the deck. 0 Skitter Beams. Okay. Not that it was doing anything anyways. Depopulate. Bug down. Nice. I don't know what we're doing. I don't think we can win this game. This is a very controlling deck. Put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. Let's try again. Let's make it a 3/3. Oh no, we can't, huh? Let's just get a treasure total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I keep forgetting it was only 1. End turn. There's a Skitter Beam. There's a lot of mana. He probably has some counterspell. He's probably waiting for the Skitter Beam. We'll wait a little longer. March. Okay. Does he not mean Planeswalker in that deck? He's just afraid of the Cityscape Leveler. Unlicensed Hearse again. What can he remove? I don't have anything in the graveyard that really needs to be removed. And my Phyrexian portal is not Phyrexian enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I cannot cast what's his name? Cityscape Leveler twice though. I can cast it once. Get out of my graveyard. Those cards are worthless to me. You're gonna have a Powerstone. Oh, you let it out. Interesting. Probably another farewell coming. No? Wow. So it's a Wandering Emperor you want. The Wandering Emperor will definitely kill my leveler. This is definitely getting countered. There it is. He's putting out too much threats, huh? But if he farewells me again, that's fine. Oh, he's letting it out. He's gonna farewell me again. Union, gain 4 life, take 3. Okay, take 2. He's on 23, I'm on 26. Voyren. Okay. A lot more portal where that's from. Actually, I think just one more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just one more. Oops, I thought I had more. This is fine. Nothing to remove on his side. Keep. Draw 2. Ooh, this is a surprise damage. Let's put an opportunist in the way. He's got to have Wandering Emperor in his hand. He's just waiting for the city save leveler. Unlicensed hearse. Oh, there goes my leveler. Does this even do it? I can exile it, I can destroy it. But I think my city save leveler still gets exiled. Yep. Title.
Get in, get out. Our eyes are everywhere.
Can't save it. Those are on his back. Oh, I can Wandering Emperor it. Give it first strike.
You started this fight, but I'm going to.
That's nice.
Remember your training.
That is a Wandering Emperor. You knew he had one. There it is.
Now this is a juicy secret.
I was gonna farewell me.
To me.
Alright, we're down to our last 20 cards. Last third of the deck. We drew one Skitter Beam. Are you serious? We drew one Skitter Beam, and we get 6 lands in a row. Right? The last top deck was a land. Then we draw 2 lands, and then we pitch those 2 to draw 2 more lands. And now he's got 500 Planeswalker on us. That's fun. Did we rank down? We ranked down. I thought you said we weren't going to rank down. Arena? What happened? Alright, so one game that we actually had a good hand, we went up against the one deck that hard counters us. Esper Control. Are you serious there? Now we're playing against Yerg. I'm gonna go first, but this is a terrible hand to keep. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because, you know what? Forget it. Winning is not for this deck. Our opponent is playing red. I can see it. There it is. And there's that. Our Gala Greeter is just gonna die. Swear to God. You know, if you lose 5-6 games in a row, the shuffle will eventually start feeling bad for you. We haven't gotten there yet. Like I said, eventually, right? No? Alright, bye. We weren't gonna win that game. Miss turn 3, basically. And then even turn 4, we wouldn't be able to play out the My Stone, Weak Stone. See, this is why people don't play ramp decks. It's getting the wrong draw against aggro means that you're gonna get overrun, and even getting the right draw against control means nothing because they will control you. If that made any sense. Start with a forest. Start pinging ourselves. Guess we don't need to. Gala Greeter time. See if it gets removed. If it doesn't, we got some opportunity. Well, it's Esper again, so you know. Guess we will be having our fun, after all. On Gaku. Wow. Aren't you a bag of surprise? Somebody sprang for this land? I already hate you. What can he do? He has a removal? Cut down. Okay. Well, made my choice easy for me. Will he remove my Hornstone Seeker? Do it now. Do how we counter this? No? I'm gonna draw some cards. That's a lot of horniness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he taps out, we're skitter beating the heck out of him. Alright, what if he doesn't tap out, though? If he doesn't tap out... I have no idea. I just hope he plays a Shieldra. Kaito. Okay.
I won't let Kamigawa fail my family again.
You won't?
Now, what do we have here?
Oh man, now he has 2 mana. That's annoying. Should we just build a big board? He probably has removal, right? Or counterspell. He already showed us and make this appear. Yeah, see? Last time I kept just one Skitter Beam Battalion in my hand, my opponent had the perfect answer with a Liliana. Let's see if it happens again, because if it does, I'm going to quit and stop playing the whole day. I really want this deck to even win once, but every time I have a decent enough hand, my opponent's going first.
Thanks.
I mean, my opponent's going Esper.
Now?
The perfect counter to our deck. Ayo. That is not the perfect counter to anything. It's perfect for us because our opponent tapped out. Get a +1/+1. Get a tap treasure. Don't gain 2 life. Alright. Let's just all attack your face. Something's gotta happen, right? Math is for blockers. Oh, look at that crew. Really? Oh, that's a very greedy block. I guess. What's next?
Now this is a juicy secret.
Denick. Okay. That's what's next. Here goes my portal to Phyrexia. You gotta make this appear, but I can pay it. Here comes the rope. Oh, I got it out. Does he have a Wandering Emperor that he's hoping will save him? Oh, he let his Denick die? But the portal to Phyrexia is still out. You can exile 1, block 1, goes back down to 1. It goes back down to 1, and then what I do? Well, if I can't do 5 damage, I'm not going to be able to do 6 damage, so whatever.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off. You are not much of a roadblock.
Well, our opponent is taking his time. I'm going to do my conclusive remarks right now, just so that I'm not going to waste everyone's time. It's a terrible deck. Don't play it. Don't ever touch it. I don't know if there's misplays. I don't know if bad draws. I don't know what was going on, but overall, I'm just going to tell you, not going to win with this deck. And even if you do, right, it's going to be 1 out of every 5, 6, 7 games, and it's because you got lucky. That's about it. There is no better way of saying this. I don't even know if I can win this game. Maybe I'll bring back his hail. He's tapping himself out. I could bring the Skitter Beam. It's a 4 damage trample.
I have got new moves to teach you.
It's a 4 damage trample. He can block it, and then these two can block 1. He won't be able to block the other one. He won't be able to block these two in block 1. He won't be able to block the other 2. He's 4 creatures, so I'm going to block 2 of these. So yeah, let's bring back our battalion. Top deck land. Alright, we get to win 1 game. That's all that matters. All that matters is that we show this deck can win. We got a victory. I'm going to make this my home screen. All is good, right? We'll get back to the rank that we just lost. Anyways, the point is, the deck is bad. The deck is horrendously bad. I don't say this much about a lot of the decks, because I play a lot of these. And I'm used to losing streaks. But whenever I'm on a losing streak, I can feel like there's something I misplayed, or it was the shuffler's fault. But I feel like there's no really an advantage with this deck against any of the current meta. Against aggro, we get overrun very quickly. Against control, we get removed very easily. And, you know, the cards look good, but the cards like Portal of the Phyrexia is only good if you can bring something big from your own graveyard back. You can't rely on your opponent because chances are they're an aggro, which means their creatures are small, or they're control, which means they have no creatures. That's the idea, that's the deck. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time, hopefully with a winning deck.